Welcome back to Planet Fauna. It's been a while since I've uploaded, I know. But today will be a different type of video. As you notice, you cannot see me. I'm doing audio this time around. I might actually start doing more audios due to the fact that I don't have a really good camera and the lighting is pretty bad majority of the time. With that being said, this video will be my top 5 reptiles, and we're gonna get right into it. Um, Without further ado, I'm just gonna name them off and give maybe a few facts about the animal, and yeah, and because like I said, it's just these will be based off ones that I've actually interacted with and some that I just know a little bit about, and I think that they look cool or they look fascinating. Um, okay, so and this is gonna be in no particular order, but I would say number 5 would be probably alligators. Um, One thing cool about alligators is that they can go three up to 3 years without eating. Now there are actually 4 species of crocodilians. You have your alligator, the crocodile, the caiman, and the gharial. Those are the 4 crocodilians. Now, I will say this. Um, all reptiles are cold blooded and they depend on the sun to get their energy or to keep their body warms, I would say. Not all reptiles, but most of them actually lay eggs. Some of them were recorded to give live birth, a few snake species. I've looked it up, seen stuff, and it was pretty amazing. It actually surprised me. Um, Another thing is I want to throw in here is that you guys should look up is that birds are actually reptiles. Yes, that really surprised me. Didn't know anything about that, but you should look into that because I believe that is 100% true. Now, number 4. Um, I would say maybe like turtles because they age really slow. They can go they can live up to probably 100 to 200 years at max. I don't know much about turtles to be honest. Um 3, I would say the leopard gecko. The leopard gecko is similar to the crested gecko. Difference is like they don't they leopard geckos they live in heat. They live in heat whereas crested geckos can live at room temperature. If you get like overheated with a crested gecko, it would die. Leopard geckos, they both of them can both of these species can actually let their tail release their tail off of their bodies if they feel threatened. Now, with a crested gecko, the tail would not come back. With a leopard gecko, the tail would regenerate and come back. Also, leopard geckos, they feed on like crickets, insects. They're insectivorous, meaning basically carnivores in a way, because they feed on insects. Um, yeah, I really like leopard geckos. They're like a starter pet for if you're getting a reptile or something of that nature. Um, Another cool thing about leopard geckos is like they're pretty laid back. You know, they're not as jumpy as a crested gecko is. Now, that's that. Now, number two would probably be crested gecko. Now, as I mentioned before, they can live in room temperature. Um, they eat actually different gecko mixes like Pangea and Ripashi. Like you mix that stuff in with water, and they can live off of that stuff. You can feed that to them every day because it has all the nutrients in it that they actually need. Um, leopard geckos, no, sorry, crested geckos. They're arboreal, whereas leopard geckos are more like ground dwellers. So crested geckos like to live up in trees and whatnot. And they're very jumpy. They like to hop everywhere. They run fast. Um that is that for the crested gecko. I really like those. I might be actually getting one as a pet. I don't know. Number one reptile would have to be, and it's gonna take me a little second to think about this one. My number one reptile would have to be a water monitor. Now, I don't know much about them, but they look like a serious modern dinosaur. And I've seen the black water monitor, and that one looks the coolest to me. I believe they feed off like rats and rodents and rats and stuff, mice. They have like a slithery tongue like a snake. They have really long tails, really sharp claws. And those guys, I believe, they like heat, I believe. I've seen videos where they getting like sprayed down and stuff. But yeah, if you know some more facts about the water monitor, please drop them below so I can, increase my knowledge and we help each other. And that is all for this video. And leave a like, comment, subscribe if you would like to. And whoever is into animals, come to this account, watch my videos, and you have a nice day. This is Planet Fauna. Peace.